Hi everybody, it's Kayla with the Celebration Company, and today I have a wood bead pumpkin for you. To start, I'm using some 20 gauge wire. It doesn't really matter, it's just as long as it's not something that's super thin. You need something that's going to have a little bit of stability to it. So I'm starting by cutting 11 pieces of wire, and I'm cutting them about 12 inches long, but I'm going to be honest, after I have done this once, I would recommend cutting them longer than 12 inches. I would say more like 18 inches to give you some extra space to work with. Now I'm just taking all of those and I'm using some pliers and some needle nose pliers and stuff to kind of help me twist them all together. So I'm just twisting the ends together and then I'm kind of folding it over at the bottom. Now I'm just separating all the pieces and just kind of laying them out so I can get to them easier with my wood beads. And now I'm just going to string on my wood beads. Now I had a mixture. I did not have enough orange to do the whole thing, so I just decided to mix it with the plain raw wood beads, and I have different sizes as well, and I found it added for just a really cool looking pumpkin. I ended up doing 12 wood beads on each strand. And so I just keep going and fill up all the different pieces of wire with my wood beads. And I'm kind of just turning the wire at the end to keep them in place so they don't fall off as I'm stringing my beads on. Okay, so now that you have all your wires strung, you're going to start twisting them together. And I found it was easiest to do one at a time, so I just took two, twisted those together, and then I took the next one and twisted it to those. The main thing is make sure you're doing it in order. I had to actually undo mine because I didn't get it in order. So make sure it's in order. And you're just going to twist them all together. And this is why I say if you had some longer wire, this would be a little bit easier, because then you could just grab the extra wire at the end and just twist it all together. My wire wasn't quite long enough for me to do that, so I had to kind of improvise. But if you had longer wire, I would just take them all and twist them all together and then just snip off the excess. In this case, I had to actually add an extra piece of wire to help get all of it put together. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just sort of stringing that wire through to help, bring all the pieces together into one. So in order to cover that bottom in the middle where I tied all of the pieces of wire together, I just took a flat wood bead and just glued it right over top of that, and that just kind of concealed that wire. Now I'm making a stem, and I'm taking the Dollar Tree jute rope, the nautical rope. This is the larger one, but you can use either one. And I'm just cutting pieces. They're all about the same size, but honestly, it makes for a better stem if they're not the same size. They're a little bit different. I glue them all together. I think I do 7 pieces. And then I give it a little bit of a twist to give it a stem-like look, and I fray out the bottom of it so that it looks more like a realistic stem. I just put down some Spanish moss to kind of conceal, and then just glued down my stem. And there is our adorable little wood bead pumpkin. I hope you all enjoyed this craft. Please be sure to follow me at Facebook and on our website, thecelebrationco.com. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.